Right, the wind's quite bad. Torch is gone.
I should really go out and check the guys, but I'll just show you what's going on. I don't want to go out there. I should do, but I'm not going to.
Hello and welcome to the channel, and today we're going to be doing a wild camp in the English Lake District. Right, as I mentioned, the plans have changed. Two reasons really. One, there's a storm coming in and I don't want to get too high and be battered by it. And two, the commute has not really been in our favour. There's a lot of flooding going on up here in the Lake District. A lot of trees down, so we've not been able to get here basically. It took us about double the time, so we're up against it. We've got 1 hour to get as far as we can up to there. So I'll just film a little minute while we're out of the wind. Yeah, the original plan was to go to Wales, Mole Hebog, and camp on there, but I'll show you a screenshot of the winds there and also on Snowdonia now. It'd be ridiculous to go up in that weather, wouldn't it? So I looked at the Lake District and the winds seem to be a little bit less, so it made sense to come in here. I think I can get out of the wind if I need to in areas. Oh, foot's just gone in a bog. So we opted for this 70 to 90 mile an hour winds in Wales. Not happening, is it? So yeah, come to here. We're going to head up and try and get up there and see how far we can get really, because as you can probably see, the lights against us now, so let's get going. The accommodation for this evening will be the Hilleberg Soulo Black Label. Showed the video on that on the previous video, so it makes sense to bring it given that there's a storm coming, so we'll get up there. But I don't plan to come out in storms. You know, you don't get much time to come out, so this was my night to come out, and unfortunately the winds are high, but we'll make it work. The tent should be up to the job, shouldn't it? So let's get up there. Right, the wind's quite bad, so I'm not sure if it'll be wise to go too high. Let's go and have a look. I don't know if you can see, well, this is where we have to pitch wisely because it's getting pretty blustery up here. I don't think it'd be wise to go up any higher up the top of there, but so, right, I don't know if you can hear. I was attempting, you probably can't see that up there, but I was attempting to go up in that cove, but that's directly in the direction of the wind, so we'll get smashed if we go there. So I think I'm going to go around the corner and just try and at least get out of it a little bit. Right, I'd like to put you on the floor because the camera keeps blowing down. So, as we mentioned last time, we've got the Hilleberg Soulo Black Label, and we're just going to try and set it up between these two rocks here. Average wind's not too bad, but every now and again we get a big gust, so I was warned about that. I've got the footprint attached to the tent, so that should help us out a little bit and speed things up, but I'll try and put the camera behind the rock and get some footage of it going up there. But you know, why do we do this? I don't know. The wind chill on the hands is freezing now, so I'm having to be careful. You lose your dexterity, don't you? But you also need to keep taking them on and off just to get these on. So yeah, we'll put this up here. We'll try and get a bit of footage putting it up, but you've seen this before, so the eagle eyes of you might have noticed I've put it the wrong way, the door's facing the wrong way, so let's see if this freestanding malarkey works. Let's go for it. got it up. It's really helping with the wind. So all I'm going to do now, I'm going to untie these, guy these out before I put the rest of them up. Just like it says. So I don't know. It seems to make you feel really calm putting it up, because you know that the wind can't take it anywhere until it's guyed out. So. Woo. Right, we're in. It's pretty chilly now. Just quick one on the sleep system. A little bit different than the last video because I got a little bit cold on the. I had the Cedar Summit 3 R-Value 3 pad, and I had my Rab 500. So I brought a foil mat this time, so that can go straight on the floor. I bought something new just for winter. This is the Rab Hypersphere. 9.5 the R-value on that, so I'll try and talk about that in a bit. And I've also got the Rab 900 because we're pretty much in winter now and it's freezing, so I'll start getting that set up now. Filming's proving to be a bit of a challenge in the storm, so Rab bag, mat I should say. I don't know, there's not many with an R-value bigger than this really, is there? But there's another orange one again. Keep with the orange theme. Why they're all going for these crazy colours now, aren't they? But let's get this out now. I can show you it a little bit. So I'm going to try and sleep at the head end this time. If best I can, but yeah. So that's pretty much it. So you can see on this, I'll talk about it in a minute, but it's got hydrophobic down in it, so it's got 650 fill power down in it, so I believe that's how they make it to 9.5 by putting down in with the normal stuff that they put in there. But there's two baffles on the end here, so just like the other one. Pump sack with some patches, and I'm just going to pump this up with the pump sack again because and we'll see how long this takes. I found the Cedar Summit pump sacks are much better than the Rab ones for some reason. I don't know why. It seems to take ages these, but I'll give it its due. It is a winter mat, so it should take a little bit more pumping, shouldn't it? But yeah, I won't subject you to all of this. So there we go. I think so. Oops. Sorry, not you, but. There it is. Let's have a look at it. There it is. So yeah. 840 grams and 9.5. And I'm going to combine that with the Rab Ascent 900. So it says a sleep limit of -18, but it's not. I reckon it's probably got -8, -10 in it max, which is good. But yeah, what are they on sleeping bags? They have comfort, sleep limit, and then extreme, isn't it? The 3 ratings. So I'd always go for the comfort. So let's get this out. It's the same compression sack, but you can see that this Rab bag, the 900, is much bigger. It locks really quick, as long as you store it right. Bit of an emergency. My feet have got cold, so I need to get warmed up now, I think. So I might have to just jump in the sleeping bag just for a minute, and then once these feet are back, we'll be able to carry on. It's so easy, isn't it, when they're wet and you're messing about. Right, I'll just get in for a minute, because
Once you lose them, you can't get them back, can you? I don't want super photo. Sorry, GoPro. In the backside. Right, so I've got this gas canister under my top just to try and give it a bit of warmth. It is butane and propane, so it will work all right. But got this Soto stove, and I'm going to pretty much get some food, warm food in the tummy now. So I'll show you what I've got now. But there seems to be some obsession, doesn't there, with army ration packs and freeze-dried camping meals for £9, but no, not today for me. I've got a Morrison's chicken jalfrezi, which was, I think, about £1.60, and flame garlic naan breads, and that was a £1 on offer. So yeah, no fancy camping meals here for me. All I'm going to do is pretty much, let's not burn the tent down, eh? Torch is gone, so we're playing it by emergency torch while it's charging. Just taste it, it's blimmin' hot. Rain started, I don't know if you can hear it. We're getting the odd big gust through, I don't know if you can see that now. But yeah, the tent's fairly stable, isn't it? I don't know whether being in a Hilleberg takes the edge off, you know, like minimises the, I wouldn't say the excitement, but you almost know you're safe, don't you? So yeah, less fear involved, isn't there? Like with the Helm 1, I never knew when it was going to give up, but it never did. I don't know if you can hear the rain, but the spices in this jalfrezi is warming us up. Whoa. Can you hear it? It's going to be rude not to wash it down with a kind of hazy germ, isn't it? Oh yeah. You know, there might be something wrong with us coming out in this weather in the middle of winter, but I don't know, I enjoy it. And I know there's some of you guys out there enjoy it as well, so I'm not the only strange one. Oh yes. Absolutely loving it. There's something about the senses that it gives you, doesn't it, when it passes the tent, so yeah, can't beat it, can you? Yeah, we're moving now. I think the gusts are going to be about 50 miles an hour. We're in the valley and we're tucked away. I've just, you know, what's the point of being blown everywhere? I know we've got the tent for it, but you know, so we're in the valley. Who knows what speed it is up there? But like I said before, in Wales, hopefully anyone who's gone out in Wales tonight, the rain and the wind is going to be horrific. So they were reporting 90 mile an hour wind on Snowdon, so that's just ridiculous. So.
Right guys, I should really go out and check the guys, but I'll just show you what's going on. I'll just open this top vent here and we don't want any more water coming in. Pretty much, yeah. I don't want to go out there. I should do, but I'm not going to. Yep. Ground off that. I am not going out. Let's assume that I put them in right first time, eh?
Calm down a bit now, so we're just going to go and check some of those guys. Let's go. Right, it's not very nice out here. Check these guys. Looks like you put them in first time. Let's have a look.
speeding off nicely there, isn't it? Great bit of kit so far. Can't fault it really. Yeah, it's been excellent so far. Let's not speed too soon, eh? I'm getting back in there. I'll take it. Right, so the only bit of gear talk of the evening. So on the last camp, I don't know if you remember that I said I think I pushed the bag and the pad to the limit because I got cold on that camp. That's not the gear's fault. I used the Sea to Summit ultralight pad, which is a R value of 3.1, and I also used the Rab Ascent 500. Again, it's not the gear's fault. I think I pushed it to its limit. So I thought about, well, what does that mean, the limit? So R values, isn't it? So the sleeping bags are different, the EM ratings, but the R values, and I realised that I didn't really know much about the R values, so I thought I'd look into a little bit more. Disclaimer, is that straight? I'm not an expert, I've just done a bit of reading. I thought I'd share what I found. So before, what date was it? Before 2020, the R value was done different ways, so everybody was using different things to produce an R value, so we couldn't compare mats between companies. It wasn't until I'm just going to look at some notes again here. The American Society of Testing Materials, which is an American company, arguably a non-profit organisation, but to get the document it cost $99, so I didn't bother. I just found some information off the internet. They produced the is it F334 standards. So that means that if you see that on any of the companies, I know Sea to Summit do it, Rab does it, that means that they've all been tested in the same way and we can compare them with each other. So they basically get two heat pads and put the pad in between, and the company pays the independent lab to test it. The hot plate at the top is about 35 degrees, and I think the plate at the bottom is 5 degrees, so it's simulating the flow and body temperature. Well, body temperature, core temperature is 37, and it basically determines how much heat it's needed to keep it at that constant temperature. Obviously, the more energy it needs, the less insulated the pad is, and that produces that R value. Yeah, so if you think about the ecological validity of that, so 35 degrees at the top, 5 degrees at the bottom, there are really problems with that in the real world, aren't they? Because, you know, 5 degrees is not always the same on the floor, and there's all sorts of other things that influence how warm you're going to be. There's any wind cutting through you, what shelter you've got around you, what clothes you've got on. That was a cold one. And probably need to put the jacket back on and just feel the wind coming through. Oh, we made it anyway. You know, are you using a thermal mat, sleeping mat and the sleeping bag inside the bivvy bag? All of these different things in the real world impact on how warm you're going to be, even whether you've had any food or not. And I don't think it helped that I went to bed on an empty stomach, so it's never good that when you're jumping in a cold tent, isn't it? So next time, make sure I cook my food. So yeah, the validity of that is not that great, is it? So because of that, some of the other companies are producing their own little scales to help us out. So the R value is only any good for comparing the pads, really. Who have I got here? Valley and Peak, Thermarest, Alton, I've got Rab. They all seem to be producing their own little scales to help us out here. I suppose the most common one, which I'm just looking down here, is if we go on the R values, what we really want to know as the campers is, am I going to be warm or not? So really, R value of 1 to 2, summer, I think this is the general guide. Valley and Peaks produced this one. Spring, autumn, R value of 2 to 4, and winter is 4 to 6. Anything beyond that is +6. So you can see that my hypersphere has gone to 9.5. I think the range only goes to 10. I suppose the problem with that is there's no consensus between the companies. Because there's no consensus, my advice is to use the company's rating, and that should help you out. So yeah, that's what I found. Morning.
Just getting a bit of daylight now, so I'll just show you what's outside. Yeah, so it's pretty grim out there, and I'm not that keen on going outside, so I'm going to take my time packing up. I can't imagine there'll be too many hikers passing through here or going to the tops, because the wind is still really bad. I can hear it on the tops, but in the rain it's a bit miserable, so I'll go and have a look at the waterfalls. I'm not sure if I'm going to go any higher, but let's see what it's like when we're packed down. Don't know if you can see the tent there, but did a pretty good job, to be fair. All that water last night, absolutely nothing. It's not budged. None of the pegs have come out or anything. So yeah, total result there, isn't it? But yeah, it'd be a shame to come all this way and just sit in a tent all night. So I don't know if you can see this. Some impressive places. It's only the second time I've been here, but absolutely beautiful.